arguably two currently of the most hated on characters online right now, the Ness and the Sonic. So you know what? This is a battle of redemption for these characters. I want to see some magic. So let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, we got a dash and a PK. Just both going pretty safe, not surprising. Good to know that PK Fire stops that, so I definitely will be not surprised to see a lot of that. Let's see Starker coming out with the spin dash. Oh, that's going right through Ness. I don't know what? I don't know what happened there. Oh, this is gonna be
Dash in.
attack. Nice. Ness has the slight disadvantage right now. Tried to read that PK Fire, didn't quite get it. So that down air. A searcher position, Ness.
Yeah, this is going to be a super tricky one, right? I mean, Ness is a good zoner, but Sonic has the speed, of course, to keep him out. Not only that, but can kind of really interrupt, Ness's combo setups.
What's also, I think, going to help Ness is all things floating there. It's actually going to be kind of hard for SuperStriker to really actually get an accurate hit on S.N.E.S. just because of how floaty his character is.
Yeah, very true.
Because, most of the characters, the non-floaty characters, like, my Pikachu, something like that, you have a pretty set trajectory on where they're going to go, but read it by SuperStriker, takes the first stop.
Trajectory, right into the right side.
Yeah, 30% already on S.N.E.S. That's not even fair.
Yep. Yeah, it's a little tough too because we're used to seeing. Oh, no bat there.
S.N.E.S. trying to play very aggressive, trying to keep because that's the thing you don't want Sonic to do is give him enough distance to actually power up. You want to keep him. You actually do kind of want to keep him on the run. Like, as funny as it sounds, and it sounds counterproductive, you kind of want to keep him on the run. You don't want to give him a chance to get into the combos.
Right.
Oh, he uses it. Nope.
Ortho for stage control.
Off the best you can.
Oh!
Goodness.
Another F smash. This is looking like a very strong start from SuperStriker. Up, yet to lose his first stock, and has not broken 100% damage yet. Like I said, this is tough. I mean, Sonic's being so fast, you can just interrupt those combos or those setups from Ness. From F, excuse me. Oh! Runs off backstage. And that was an extremely dominant game one. Coming in from SuperStriker.
That was a massacre. It just shows the ability of Sonic because again, there's everybody knows there's two ways of the campy way, and then there's the aggressive way, and that was definitely an aggressive play style by.
Yeah, and I mean, S didn't do a bad job there. I mean, it was a 3-stock. It was a super dominant game one for SuperStriker, but it just looked like S had a bit trouble catching his footing against that Sonic again because he's so fast.
Yeah, it's definitely. If you fall behind a Sonic player, you're gonna have Undertale for the win, but you're gonna have a bad time.
Yep, and our boy Super Static 101 coming in. Matchup is pretty tough against Ness. Yeah, I figured that. So we'll see what he can do, though.
The floatiness of Ness is something that I think S.N.E.S. has to really use. A lot of the magnet, a lot of the continuous float. He has to just be very certain of his choices on his attacks. Because if he misses, he's gonna get punished. And the funny thing too is that with a Sonic like this, because of Ness's floatiness, you kind of lose track of where your attacks are going.
Right.
Oh,
interesting. The spring really slowing that down.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as Ness makes any kind of contact with his up B, you lose like half the distance you're gonna go.
Right, and what we don't want to see, S get flustered here because he needs to get control over this neutral and start figuring out this pace. I mean, it can be hard. Obviously, the matchup is not in his favor, as Super Static said.
Forward air by Ness to actually stop the another Gimp. That was actually gonna be really bad for him. See what he did there, the Magnet actually stopped Sonic's spin dash, and that's something that I think we should definitely start utilizing more.
Yeah, good point.
Alright.
F smash though, not quite yet.
SuperStriker gonna try it again.
Oh, I thought he'd make the ledge. Unfortunately, going down. So this is looking like a repeat of game 1. S just really having trouble catching up to this Sonic. I mean, like we said, the matchup is not in Ness's favor. That on top of Sonic having a little bit of a boost because of the delay from Wi-Fi.
Yeah, with even like right now, obviously it doesn't look like there's good Magnet back here. Oh, a little dash dance.
Yep.
Happy, he got to stop.
Ooh. All right, so not undoable for S, but he's got to find his footing here.
Definitely gonna start if he can't connect these Ness combos.
Yep. Not even, and it's hard. I mean, it's hard to catch the PK fire. Okay, back throw. All right, 102. Back air forwarder. That's gonna do it. Wow.
Striker making his presence known.
Ultimate Sonic's coming through. If Clem played like this versus everyone, he'd be top 5 Sonic. My man, I believe it. That was just an extremely dominant game. 6 stocks taken, only 1 stock lost. That's strong. But shout outs to S. S.N.E.S.s there. He's